78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, man, this is just absolutely pathetic, man. So I'm listening to all these shows, Nightcap and Nick Wright and them guys, and then I'm listening to ESPN and some of everybody, right? Just hearing what people's thoughts are about the NBA playoffs, right? Of course, everybody's still talking about the Lakers. The Lakers got put out, man. They got put out, right? What is this thing with every year? Y'all gotta keep talking about LeBron James and the Lakers, and all the media keeps coming out with these narratives. Every year it's something on why the LeBron didn't make it somewhere. It's like it's pathetic now, dude. The man is 40 years old. Okay, it's understandable. He's not the player he used to be. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Why does he have to have, or you guys have to give him an excuse every year as to, oh yeah, LeBron leaves the court normal, shaking hands and everything. Then he comes to the post-game press conference with a cast or a limp or all this old stuff. Then the media starts spinning these narratives about, oh yeah, MCL sprain. Yeah, even if they would have won, he wasn't going to be able to play the next game. Oh, Austin Reeves had a toe injury, and this and that. Okay, well, explain this to me. If all that's true, which is BS, but if all that's true, why on earth would JJ Redick, the coach, play them so much? No breaks. The man played LeBron. He played his starters. In the last two games, he played his starters the entire second half. That's not something you do when your guys are injured. You just don't do that, especially when one of them is 40 years old. Just don't do it. Luka out here giving you 28, 8, and 8. And the whole narrative now is Luka fat. He out of shape. Man, I don't know, man. Nico might have been right, man. Nico might have been right about Luka. Man, I'm like, oh my God. Bro, y'all got no shame. None. 28, 8, and 8. And Nico might have been right about Luka, man. What the hell? This dude was out here balling for y'all, and now y'all flipped on him that quick. This is why nobody wants to play with LeBron James. This is why you have to make trades to get somebody to play with LeBron James. Nobody wants to play with this dude because the moment you go there with him, you will be the scapegoat no matter who you are. You will be the scapegoat. If they lose, you could have done more. Ain't nobody going to say LeBron could have done more. Ain't nobody going to say the coach, JJ Redick, who is an absolute... Bro, this dude, JJ Redick, can't coach. But y'all did all this crying and talking about Doc Rivers, talking about Darvin Ham. How let's stick with Darvin Ham, because he was the coach of the Lakers. Darvin Ham is horrible, man. He's a trash coach. He took y'all to the Western Conference Finals. Y'all won the play-in tournament. The only thing that was wrong with D Ham, he was learning how to be a head coach. And then his star player and LeBron James wouldn't have his back. His star player was using his media friends to bully Darvin Ham, to talk bad about him, to blame Darvin Ham every time he took a loss. But nobody in the media would talk about how LeBron and AD had all these injury problems and was missing 20 games apiece. And the only person who stepped up consistently to play was Russell Westbrook and Austin Reeves and them. These dudes trying to lose games on purpose, sitting out, organizing little coups and silent protests against Darvin Ham. So then they get rid of Darvin Ham after his second year, bro. Just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what LeBron wanted. LeBron do all this finessing, right? JJ Redick on ESPN thinking he the smartest person in the world, dragging Doc Rivers all over TV. What did he say? Oh, Doc, when is this guy gonna take accountability? All he ever does is blame his players and blame someone else. It's never Doc's fault. He never takes responsibility. LeBron James rushing to social media. I agree with JJ. Yeah, man. Well, I don't want to misrepresent, because that conversation also led to them talking about people not breaking down the game the NBA game fully on TV. It's just too much drama and all that stuff. And that, in part, that's what JJ was talking about too. And LeBron agreed with that. So I don't want to misrepresent what LeBron was agreeing with. But anyway, JJ Redick just took a shot at Luka Doncic. To me, this is unforgivable. If I'm Luka, I'm not. Man, look, I know Luka want his money, but bro, I wouldn't even sign with the Lakers. Or I'll tell him, look, I'll sign with y'all if y'all get rid of the coach. I mean, if this is about the future, then I want JJ Redick out of here. I want him out. He just threw me under the bus. I'm dropping 28, 8, and 8. Man ain't giving me no rest. Talking about, Luka's dying. This is what JJ Redick said. He said, this is after the loss. He said, after he played his starters, the full second half on both games, back-to-back games, didn't give him he didn't play none of his Vincent. He didn't play Dalton Connect, who a hooper. These dudes bro, they try to trade Dalton Connect. JJ don't like Dalton Connect for whatever reason. And Dalton Connect he can hoop. That dude, he's a lights out shooter. But JJ don't want to be exposed as a guy who don't have good defense. So what JJ does is he tries to play his best defensive lineup, because if he can't get these other guys to he's trying to mask the fact that Luka can't play defense, right? And LeBron don't really play defense no more. So he's trying to mask that by playing a certain lineup. But anyway, JJ Redick says certain guys are in better shape than others. Certain guys are in shape for playoff basketball and others are not. That's a direct shot at Luka, period. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to play games with people, bro. That's a direct shot at Luka, and because that's what Dallas was saying. That, we getting rid of Luka because, we think defense wins championships. And then they leaked out this stuff about Luka not being in shape, not taking basketball serious and all this type of stuff. Right? Fine. Luka, that really hurt his feelings. He got in better shape when he got with the Lakers. According to Robert Horry, Luka then lost 15 pounds since he's been with the Lakers, according to Robert Horry. Right? So the man out there playing, I mean, he was in enough shape to play the entire second half, 2 back-to-back games, but you're talking about some guys are in better shape than others. Okay, ain't nobody on the court in better shape than LeBron, right? So why he wasn't the superhero? Why he didn't do some LeBron, Jordan-esque type of stuff at the end of in the fourth quarter? Didn't LeBron have 3-4 points in the fourth quarter? Then he choked, bro. Ain't that a choke job? And matter of fact, you choked, JJ. You choked. You choked because you failed your team. You did not coach. You did not utilize the weapons around you. You in the playoffs, you have to get a hero off the bench. You need a hero. And you didn't give any of those guys a chance to step up to the occasion. Every year in the playoffs, there's somebody from a team that makes a name for themselves. Somebody you least expect comes out there and they ball out. You're like, they hit a couple of timely shots or something like that. JJ Redick is hard-headed. He's stubborn. And I'm telling you right now, the Lakers are doomed with JJ Redick as their coach. Watch what I tell you. The Lakers are never win another championship. Not with JJ Redick. Ain't gonna happen. He's too emotionally unstable. He has temper tantrums. This is not your podcast where you and LeBron can sit there and talk. This is not when you're on ESPN and you think you're the smartest guy in the room and you can son Stephen A. Smith and son Shannon and son everybody else because you think you know everything. Now you got an opportunity to put all your ideas into action, and you failed horribly. You didn't look no better than Doc Rivers to me. Doc Rivers sucked this playoffs, and you suck, bro. Let's just keep it real. And I'm a Bucks fan. That's my team. Doc Rivers absolutely sucked as our coach, right? JJ Redick won 2 more games than Doc Rivers, but he's supposed to be this mastermind. The man won 2 more games in the regular season than did Doc Rivers. Just 2 more games, and then on top of that, you get put out. You get the gentleman's sweep just like we did. So what are you talking about? I just see this big separation. And then after that, so that ain't the only comparisons to Doc. After that, you do the same thing Doc do. You start blaming people. You say Doc be blaming his teammates, his players and stuff. Then what did you do? Right after the game, you couldn't help yourself. Had to take a shot at Luka. Some people are in shape, but some people aren't. If I'm Luka, man, bro, bye. Get me up out of here. Y'all let LeBron James mess up y'all whole team. Ridiculous. Now Rich Paul, LeBron James' agent, Rich Paul, comes out and he says that LeBron shouldn't take he shouldn't be taking basketball serious at this point. Meaning, what he's trying to say is LeBron has so much other things going on with his family and stuff like that. These are his years. He should just be relaxing. He ain't got to win no more championships. He all ready to go, all that kind of stuff. And I told y'all this before. I'm glad Rich Paul said it, because I told y'all. And I hate to go over this again, because I know y'all hate it. I know y'all hate when I'm right. Right? But listen, I told y'all this. Everybody who watched my basketball tapes consistently, know. I told you, when LeBron James recruited Russell Westbrook to come play with the Lakers, I said, man, I don't like this. First of all, it's two ball-dominant guys. I'm a Russ fan. I don't want Russ playing with LeBron James, because it's going to ruin him. I know how it is. KD told y'all, bro, nobody want to play with LeBron because it's a media circus. Because KD said LeBron got too many media fanboys, and it's going to ruin that. And that's fact. We all know that's true. Anybody that played with LeBron, look what they're doing to Luka now. They destroying Luka. They just praised him 2 months ago. Now the man put up 28, 8, and 8, and they destroying this dude. Talking about he ain't playing defense. But who was? Name the person that was playing defense. But anyway, I told y'all, LeBron James, when he recruited Russell Westbrook, I said, this ain't going to work. LeBron is too smart. He knows that Russ and him ain't going to work. And then when I heard them say that they was going to have Russ be a spot-up three-point shooter, like hiding out in the corner, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then it like hit open three. I'm like, what are you talking? Russ, three-point shooting? What are you talking about? Man, they set the Brody up to fail. This is a scam. Nobody would listen to me. It was me, Too Raw, a couple other people talking about this. Nobody wanted to listen. They were like, nah, man, this gonna work, man. Chill out, man. Bro, I'm like, oh my God, bro, they finna destroy Russ, man. I was praying for the best, but I knew it was finna come. I said, bro, LeBron is using Russ. He already got a championship with the Lakers. All he needs now is to pass Kobe Bryant on an all-time scoring list. Kobe, a legendary Laker, right? Think about this, y'all. LeBron told you when he won his championship in Cleveland, that made him the GOAT. He felt like he's better than Jordan. That's one accomplishment down in his mind. So now he's going to go to the Lakers and get these other accomplishments. I'm hunting Kobe to get past him on the scoring list, and I'm hunting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to get past him on the scoring list, right? And Karl Malone. All them guys who finished their career in Laker jerseys. I'm finna dust them all off. Surpass them. But I need somebody to distract the media while I do it. Because I ain't worried about championship no more. I'm already better than Jordan. I need somebody to take the blame while I'm hunting my own personal achievements and stats. Right? And Russell Westbrook was the perfect guy to be sacrificed. He was the perfect lamb to be slaughtered. I told y'all this, and y'all said, no, man, you a conspiracy theorist. Man, shut up, man. This guy, stick to boxing, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. Then I had to listen to all these chumps come on the internet telling me, oh, Russ is horrible. He ain't got no trade value. Oh, man, the Lakers can't get nobody because Russ, man, he done messed up his own trade value. I told y'all, I said, listen, y'all, as soon as LeBron passes Kareem, and he gets his glory, that's when they're going to trade Russ, because then they don't need Russ no more, right? They don't need Russ no more. It's all a play. Nah, man, you don't talking about, I'm not watching no more of your basketball takes. This is horrible. And then what they do, LeBron passes Kareem, they trade Russ the next day. He out of there. Then y'all come, a couple of y'all, shout out to the couple of y'all that came back around. Hey, man, you was right, bro. Woo. Yeah, salute to y'all. But all the rest of these suckers that know I'm right, but won't give me no credit because they don't want me talking about basketball. It's a whole lot of these people on YouTube who don't want me talking basketball and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They like, I don't know what it is. They just don't. Oh man, shut up, man. It's like I don't know, the way I talk irritate people or something. I don't know. Dudes be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? They take it personal. It ain't never personal with me when it comes to basketball. I'm a Bucks fan. I root for the Bucks. I'm a diehard Bucks fan, and I hate every other team. You know what I'm saying? I want every other team to fail because I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's how I don't understand like why dudes are so sensitive. You know what I mean? Like in this new generation, because like back in the day when I used to be like, I'm still a Packer fan, but I don't watch the NFL no more due to Colin Kaepernick situation, and especially what they just did to Shedeur Sanders, and you know, so whatever. But back when I was watching the Packers, right, it was easy. Like we Packers fans hated Bears fans. We hated the Lions fans. We hated the Vikings fans. Like, this is what it did. We see each other in the streets, at the bar or something, we throw up the middle finger. It was all love, though. It wasn't like, we finna fight for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? Why we can't be competitive no more? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you need to shut up. Your team, the Bucks, and you guys suck. And you guys, and you hate no LeBron. And then they always try to flip it into somehow... You know, you have a debate over who better, Michael Jordan or LeBron, and I think Michael Jordan. And then cowards, first thing they do when they can't beat you in the conversation is they start talking about trying to guilt trip you or somehow about race or something. Oh, well, man, talking about this black man, talking about another black man, and I said, what? Bro, we talking about Michael Jordan, the black man, and LeBron, the black man. What you talking about? You just saying who better? No, man. Oh, okay. You just can't F with me in this discussion. So therefore, you gotta flip it to some type of either homosexuality or some type of I'm a jig or something. I get it. You know what I mean? It's a very clever tactic, but it don't work on me. All right. So now, anyway, JJ Redick is trash as a coach. I told y'all this was gonna happen, and I also told y'all 2 months ago, however long ago it was, when Dallas traded Luka to you guys, I said this was ridiculous, it was rigged, blah blah blah. Why would you trade Luka, a generational talent, for a dude who always hurt? There's something going on here. And then all the Laker fans, especially the ones that be on my channel, was running around pumping their chests out, talking crazy, sending me messages on IG. Yeah, OG, what's up, man? Yeah, we're gonna win the championship. We're gonna get further than the Bucks this year, I bet you that. I bet you we get further than the Bucks. Matter of fact, I had some bets with some. Oh, some of y'all owe me some money. I had bets. Hold up, dog. I got to go look at my receipts. I took screenshots of them bets. Some of y'all owe me some money. Some of y'all was saying, oh, who was that? 2 of y'all bet me $50, I think it was, that the Lakers is gonna get further than the Bucks in the playoffs, and the Bucks gonna be a first round exit. I said, well, I don't think so. Depending on what our health is like. You know, if we healthy, we gonna ball out, right? And then somebody else was like, no, the Lakers gonna get further, whatever. Bottom line is we both got put out in the first round, same way, and both our coaches suck, right? And y'all did all this. No, man, Darvin Ham he's trash. Darvin Ham's a trash coach. Darvin Ham's a trash coach. Okay, if Darvin Ham's a trash coach, why did he take the Lakers further than JJ Redick? It was JJ's first year. I don't care what Darvin Ham did better than him in his first year. Get this dude up out of here. Giving JJ all this grace. JJ a sucker. Straight mark. That's what he is. That's exactly what he is. LeBron James done worked everybody. He done worked the system. He got all his media people in place that praise him and stuff like that. They create fake narratives for him. He always injured. Always got injury excuse when there's a chance he gonna lose, because he don't care about winning championships no more. He don't. This is all about LeBron's personal accolades, personal achievements. Okay. Now he got his son in the league. He's the first player to play with his son. Like this is all about personal accolades and personal achievements, y'all. It's not about winning no more. So the Lakers need to get rid of LeBron James. I'm telling you, but they ain't gonna do it. They need to get rid of him. And if I'm Luka, I'm up out of there. I mean, it depends on his money options, though. He might stay and just tell him to get rid of JJ. Because with JJ, that shot JJ took at Luka was uncalled for, completely uncalled for. But it was a clever move by JJ. JJ was getting media. He knew that the media was going to come for him. He knew that they was going to cook him for how he was playing them guys too long and not using his rotations because he don't know how to rotate. He don't know how. He's prideful and arrogant, and he got warned before the game. Before the game, one of those media members asked him, like, you gonna lean on your assistants, And JJ, oh, well, what do you mean? You're saying just because I'm a first-year coach? He's like, I always lean on my assistants. You're trying to say I played the guys too long? And what he do? He doubled down on it. Ego. That's what got Mike Budenholzer fired from Milwaukee. Ego. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You don't want to. No, I ain't double teaming Jimmy Butler. For what? No. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. I ain't gonna drag this video out. Just want to come on here and talk some basketball with y'all. Also, as for my Milwaukee Bucks, I know everybody keeps talking about Giannis is leaving the Bucks. Giannis is out. Y'all been saying this every year, bro. I mean, listen, bro, I'm used to it. Since like 2016, 2017, y'all been talking about Giannis is leaving. Giannis gonna act out. He gonna opt out. Y'all just hate to see a small market team have a good player, bro. Like, I just don't get it. Like, Giannis already won a championship. Nobody was pressing Dirk Nowitzki to leave Dallas. Oh, he got to leave Dallas. He want to win another ring. Yo, he got to leave Dallas. He got to leave Dallas. He got to leave Dallas. Y'all told Giannis he had to leave Milwaukee before he won the championship. Y'all kept pressing him about it. Stephen A. Smith famously went on ESPN and said, if I'm Milwaukee, I trade Giannis. I don't let him become a free agent. I trade him now. Because you don't want him to leave. You get nothing for it. Bro, I'm like, what is this make-believe stuff? And then what happened the next year? We go out there and win a championship. And the media hates Giannis to this day for staying with Milwaukee and ruining their whole Brooklyn Nets experiment. The whole, KD, Kyrie thing. The Bucks ruined that whole experiment. So ESPN, the mainstream media, hates Giannis for that. Because they still trying to get him to leave. And I just hope it don't wear down Giannis. I hope it don't. You know what I'm saying? I understand Giannis' frustration and stuff like that, but it bees like that, man. You got you a championship. Your family is living great. Your family's all here in America and stuff like that. Everybody's rich, and the Milwaukee Bucks did that for you. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee Bucks did that for you. Milwaukee Bucks have bent over backwards to keep Giannis happy. All right, Giannis get to crying in the press conference, saying little stuff, slick jabs, and what we do, we trade away our best defensive player in Drew Holiday, to get Dame. Now, I wanted Dame, but not for Drew Holiday. I wanted Chris Middleton gone. Love you, Chris. Chris Middleton is a bucket in the playoffs, but Chris Middleton became a liability. His injuries, we just couldn't count on him. You know what I'm saying? He's hurt all the time, so it's messing up the rhythm. So I'm like, man, let's get Dame. And let's trade Chris Middleton for Dame, if we can. And let's pair Dame with Drew Holiday. And put him on the court at the same time. Because Dame don't play defense like that. So let's play Dame at the 2. You know what I'm saying? And let Drew Holiday bring the ball up at the point. And let Dame play it 2. That's what I wanted. But, they traded Drew Holiday. And it's been a failure. It's been a disaster. Part of me feel bad for Dame, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's just like, dang, bro, like, you get to end of your career and, like, it's just injury after injury. So Dame going to be out pretty much all of next year. So now, what does that leave Giannis? Does Giannis want to leave the Bucks now? Does he want to leave the Bucks now when Dame's going to be out? In my opinion, this is my opinion, I think the Bucks is going to be a better team next year without Dame. Listen to me. This is my opinion. Dame was a bucket for sure, right? But he was inconsistent. He was slow. And teams, like, what bothered Dame was full court press. Teams that just knew to full court press him and wouldn't let him set. They wouldn't let him, get comfortable, be able to yak up his threes and stuff like that, So they gave him full court press action. And he's not as fast as Steph Curry, so, they were just successfully taking the ball out of Dame's hands. Now, we got the young homie, Ryan Rollins. I like him a lot. He's a young player in his early 20s. I would love for him to be the starting point guard. If not, then we definitely need to re-sign Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent Jr. That is a must. We have to re-sign Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent. If we don't re-sign them, I'm crying. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be at this park looking in the water crying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be, because then it's over. But we need to re-sign. If we can bring back Gary Trent Jr., Kevin Porter Jr., and I think everybody else is under contract except Bobby might be a free agent. We gotta bring back Bobby. I know some Bucks fans disagree. We have to bring back Bobby, man. Them 25 games we missed Bobby. We missed Bobby. Trust me. We played horrible. Nobody was getting rebounds except for Giannis. Literally, nobody wasn't getting no rebounds except for Giannis. We need Bobby Porters. Yeah, you know, Bobby has his strengths and his weaknesses on defense, but we need Bobby. Okay, Bobby's a bucket. We bring back Bobby Portis, Kevin Porter Jr., Gary Trent Jr., Brook Lopez. Thank you for your service, bro, but you gotta go. Brook Lopez is a free agent. He needs to go. Okay, he's just, you know, Brook played all the games for us. He was never injured. He played like a straight G to the best of his ability. But Brook Lopez's defensive liabilities, he's too slow. He can't keep nobody in front of him. And they torched us all year, bro, all year. And, you know, and Brook is a good dude. So all the coaches always love Brook Lopez. Doc Rivers loved Brook Lopez. Mike Budenholzer loved Brook Lopez. Whatchamacallit, what's the other brother we had? Adrian Griffin. He loved Brook Lopez. Everybody loves Brook Lopez because he's a good communicator. He listens and stuff like that. And he actually tries. But his feet, he's too slow, bro. He can't do it. So at this stage of his career, but he tries. And he'll have good games, flashes, time to time. So I think the Bucks have to let Brook Lopez go. You know, unless if we got enough money, if we can sign Brook Lopez back for like a minimum contract and then trade him. I don't know how that's gonna work though, because I know the Lakers want Brook Lopez. They've been wanting Brook Lopez for a couple years. So if we let Brook go, the Lakers gonna get him. But regardless, maybe we can somehow trade Brook Lopez for Dalton Knecht. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though that Dalton Knecht ain't no center, Dalton Knecht a hooper, and the Lakers clearly don't want him. So if we can sign Brook Lopez for a couple $, and trade him for Dalton Knecht, I'll take that. I'll take that one all day. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, we should be fine there, right? Kyle Kuzma's under contract. Ryan Rollins is under contract. AJ Green under contract, I still believe. I don't care about what Pat doing. Pat is going to be a coach one day. Pat going to be an excellent basketball coach one day, but we don't need him on the court no more. I mean, I think we need him on the bench, though. I like Pat Connaughton talking to the young players and stuff like that. I like him for that. Doc need to give Pat a job as a backup coach. And to be honest with you, I would love to have Chris Milton as a coach. Chris Milton was one of our team leaders, and you know, Mitty was that dude when it comes to like getting people in line, checking people. You know, I done seen Milton check Giannis a couple times. I done seen him check Bobby Portis plenty of times. Like Milton, he'll get you in line. Especially if you're young and you wilding, Milton comes snatch you up and cut it out. You know what I'm saying? But Milton, he still got money on the table in Washington, so he gonna keep getting his money. But you know, but anyway, that's my 2 cents. I think the Bucks will be better next year when we start off the season playing young guys. You know what I'm saying? Let them young guys get on the court with if you watch them young boys on the court with Giannis, man, we up and down the court. We flying. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? You take Brook Lopez off the court, we're good. Jericho Sims, bro. Jericho Sims that we got from New York, man, that was a steal, bro. That was a steal. Dude, man, he gonna be a beast. I love his defense. I love his energy. That's what we need. We need youth. We need energy on this court. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here though. Deuces.